Okay mga boss, para sa ating unang panayam ngayong umaga, syempre malapit na ang bakasyon dahil ilang araw na lang tapos na ang school year. Marami na naman tayong mga summer workshops, pero ngayong umaga meron tayong makakapanayam na isang grupo na medyo kakaiba ang gagawin natin. Kaya makakasama natin ang isang Master Transformation Coach. Welcome back to the studio, Miss
Thank
Sherry
you so
Africa.
much, Jules. Beautiful morning to you.
Beautiful morning to you as well. And of course, kasama rin natin ang kanyang mga students, right? Of course, si Raphael Chua. Good morning.
Morning.
Si Lance Chua at si Danielle Africa.
Hello.
Good morning. Okay, so ma'am, let's talk about NLP. What is NLP?
NLP is Neuro-Linguistic Programming.
Okay.
So it's basically three parts, no? Neuro meaning the mindset, linguistic the language pattern, and basically programming, which are the habits.
Okay.
So what we're trying to do for the Youth Empowerment Camp is we're trying to build the mindset, the language pattern, and the habits,
Okay.
so that they are really, they have a single-minded focus on their goals.
Okay, so it's a camp. So most likely buong summer siya gagawin.
Buong Sam, it's actually an ongoing transformation program. It's a one-year program which starts this summer.
Transformation, it's a big word. So ano yung kailangan mong i-transform sa isang student, let's say?
Kasi di ba when we look at students, usually we look at them based on their behaviors, di ba? For example, paano sila magsalita, paano sila maglakad, ano yung attitude nila, ano energy nila. But really, in reality, there's still so much more than behavior, di ba? Meron din tayong mindset. May stories ang mga students natin. Meron din silang state, which means yung mga feelings and emotions nila. So essentially, what we want to tap on this 5-day program is actually to look into their stories, into their state, before we even look at the programming or the habits. So, kino-cultivate natin yung 3 parts ng development.
So kumbaga, mas contextualize muna
Yes,
sa
correct.
storya
That's a very
ng
good
bawat
word.
patient.
Yes, Jules.
Okay, para kumbaga mas alam natin yung situation kung saan sila papunta.
What we want to develop is talagang strengthen natin yung mind, no?
Yes.
Yung mind power. A lot of the successful celebrities, for example, Olympians, yung mga yan, talagang napaka-strong ng mind power nila. So ito yung gusto natin, to transform the limiting beliefs. We call this the disempowering beliefs. Yung mga parang beliefs na nag-stop sa kanila from getting their goals, and to transform this into an empowering belief.
And at the end of the day, ano ba yung pinaka-objective natin na makuha from each student?
We want them to gain confidence, diba?
Okay.
That's a very big word. We want them to feel good about themselves, to know that they are special, to transform this limiting belief into empowering beliefs.
Okay, so today, meron tayong mga kasamang mga students nyo, ma'am. So I believe, naging part na rin sila nung program already.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so let's start with Raphael. So Raphael, bakit ka nag-enroll sa ganitong klaseng program?
First of all, my mom made me. Well, no. To tell the truth, I was very interested in improving myself, and I also wanted to learn these techniques which can help me sa school or
Yes.
like in all kinds of things.
Anong techniques yun?
Well, the different techniques. I think what's really special about World Stage Camp is that they don't just teach you like one thing that can be used in one place. They teach you a set of techniques that you can apply almost anywhere.
So applicable sa lahat, not just in school.
Yes.
Okay, so next we have Lance. Magkapatid ba kayo?
No.
No. Sorry. Same surname lang kayo. So Lance, ikaw nag-enroll ka naman para saan?
I enrolled sa camp na to first of all because at the first time yung parents ko nagpa-enroll sa akin, but as the years went by, successive camps that I've joined, ako na choice ko na magsumali.
Okay, so every summer ba kayo part ng program ito? Or even...
Halos.
Okay. Tapos, yung pinaka-conclusion niya, ano yung magagawa doon sa last day ng camp, let's say?
Sa last day ng camp, we invite the parents, and we have a program called Gather Your Resources. So if you wanted to ignite the fire in you, your resources, ang primary resources mo are your parents, basically
Yes.
your mother and father. So what we want to do is to build the relationship, to make it stronger so that the goals are aligned. So on the last day, we invite the parents and we share with them basically the transformation that happened for the 5 days, and so that how do we move this journey forward.
Okay. Rafael, ilang taon ka na?
16.
16 and Lance?
14.
14. And now we have a very cute little girl here, si Danielle. How old are you? 10
10.
years old. So, kailan ka nag-start dito sa workshop na to?
About 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
4 years ago.
4 years ago. Wow. So, talagang sobrang bata mo pa nun. So, for the past 3 or 4 years, ano na yung mga natututunan mo?
I was able to prove to myself that I can help the society by being myself, but I could still be a better person than I was yesterday.
Wow. So as early as 10 years old, 'di ba? Nasasabi na ng isang bata na kaya niya nang tumulong sa lipunan, 'di ba? 'Di ba? Sobrang amazing 'yan. So, ayan, as early as 6 years old or 7 years old nag-start si Danielle, and now 10 years old siya, tapos ganun na ka-wide yung mga naiisip niya. So, paano niyo nabubuo to? Na as early as that age, parang that time Lego lang ata iniisip ko or watching cartoons. Pero ngayon ang lalim na agad ng mga nakukuha niya. Paano niyo nade-develop?
Yung NLP kasi is a system that was developed and usually mga adults ang gumagamit nito, no? Pero what we did basically as a company is we cascaded all of these concepts para ma-appreciate ng bata. So when they are at the tweens age, which is basically 7 to 10, tinatry namin na mag-come up with developmentally appropriate program. No, maraming games, maraming exercises, pero marami rin mga hidden lessons dyan, no? So basically is to strengthen your mindset. So iba-ibang circumstances ang nagpe-present sa tweens. Sa mga teenagers, iba-iba rin yung mga circumstances nila. So we basically base it kung ano yung mga real life examples, no, para ma-push yan. So every year, kahit na more or less pareho yung language, iba-iba yung mga ginagawa nilang mga activities.
Okay, so this morning meron din tayong board dito sa harapan
here.
natin. So ano itong board na to, ma'am?
Basically, itong board, it's a 1-inch martial arts board, no? Ang ginagamit to sa mga black belters.
Okay.
Okay, so what we want to do is part of the transformation is actually to try and overcome your fear.
Okay.
And a lot of our teenagers, for example, they build mga parang walls, no? Para ayaw nila makita ubiyan. So I'm just alone. I'm in my own community, my own self. So what we want to encourage them is to try and break the board.
Okay.
Because we want them to reach their own breakthrough during the 5 days.
Alright.
So we do this on the first night. So very, very powerful. They write their limiting belief, which is basically, as I mentioned, ano yung belief na nag-stop sa kanila?
Sulat nila.
Sulat nila dyan. And then we basically teach them NLP techniques, no?
Okay.
How to overcome, how to manage your state, how to overcome your fear, and then using your power, find your power zone, and then break this board.
Okay.
So kahit walang martial arts training, gagawin nila to.
Okay.
And it's a very, very emotional experience for them. You could ask them talagang napakalaki ng, change that happens right there before your eyes.
From the very first day to ginagawa.
From the very first day, para tuloy-tuloy na ang pag-unleash ng fire nila.
And they need to break this.
Yes.
Nababreak naman talaga.
Nababreak.
Okay.
Nababreak.
Okay. Kapag hindi na-break, paano yun?
Number one, we do not force. So
Okay.
kung hindi sila ready to break, we tell them, you trust your
It's
instincts.
in the mindset din,
It's in the
diba?
mindset. Mababreak nila yan. We are there as, as a community of coaches to help them, to open up spaces of possibilities for them.
Yes.
So usually when the whole community is supporting them, they're able to break through.
Pero by the end, let's say on the 5th day, kaya na nila ma-break yan?
Kaya na nila. Mababreak
Kaya
nila
dapat
yan. Mm-mm.
Okay, so by means of force na yun. And mindset.
Mindset.
Mindset
Mindset
lang
is very
talaga.
powerful. Kung ang focus nila is sasakit ang kamay nila, hindi nila mababreak. Pero kung ang focus nila is what's beyond the
Yes.
board, mababreak nila yan.
Okay. Raphael and Lance, are you guys graduating already, no?
Graduating next year.
Next year.
I still have 4 more years in school.
Okay. Alright. So yan, marami pa rin pala silang mga years pa. I believe, abutin kayo ng K-12 sa high school nito, no? So ma'am, ngayon, siguro as a parting message to all our viewers right now, siguro message na rin to all our viewers, especially yung mga magda-transition from high school to college, especially when we're talking about confidence. Paano nila kailangan ma-sustain itong confidence na to, syempre pag lumipat na sila sa panibagong culture? Go ahead.
So, well, transformation is a factor of 3 things. No? Your state, basically your story, and your strategy. So what we want to do basically is to build all of this. So we encourage everybody to join our summer youth program. It's happening on April 21 to 25 at Bakasyonan Resort. And for international school students, it's happening in July 8 to 12. So we would like to encourage everybody to, to join us because we are trying to create a planet of like-minded individuals, mga youth who will empower themselves so that they could also empower the community.
Okay, so kumbaga, the youth empowering other youth. So that's a very nice message. Thank you so much for your time
Thank you
once
so much,
again.
Jules.
It's our pleasure na nandito kayo ulit sa studio. Muli nakasama natin mga boss ang isang Master Transformation Coach. Walang iba kundi si Miss Danielle Africa together with her students, Raphael Chua, Lance Chua, and Danielle Africa. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ngayon naman mga boss, sa ating pagbabalik, mag-uusapan natin ang mabuting umaga mula sa SSS. Lahat ng yan sa pagbabalik ng Good Morning Boss.